Just 30 seconds. Let's watch it.
I think something I thought was normal growing up was playing sports with the boys. My parents couldn't really find girls' sports leagues to put me in, whether that was soccer, whether that was basketball. They were like deciding who should be the MVP.
Hold on. Caitlin Clark had to play basketball and soccer with boys? Boys? Now, finish listening to this story. Bro. She had to play sports with boys when she first started.
Caitlin Clark had to battle for an MVP award in a boys' league as a kid. Not because she wasn't good enough, but because some parents couldn't accept their sons losing to a girl. Now, years later, those same people who once said she didn't deserve are being invited to watch her play professionally. That's not just confidence. It's proof that real success always speaks for itself.
Women's Basketball World Cup 2026 qualifying tournament, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now, I believe this is scheduled to take place. Hold on. This is in March 11th through the 17th. Would Caitlin Clark hit the basketball court? Hold up. Wait a minute. USA Next Chapter, Caitlin Clark and Paige backers. Hold up, man. We might do another video about this. We gotta do what the hell? Caitlin Clark and Paige finna play basketball next month. Well, about a month and a half in March. It says fever cover, Paige Becker.
From March 11th to 17th, 2026, the Women's Basketball World Cup qualifying tournament will take place in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Caitlin Clark's face is right there on the poster alongside Paige Buecher's. This is no longer speculation. It's official and happening in just 45 days. Caitlin hasn't stepped on a basketball court since the WNBA season ended in September, nearly 6 months ago. 6 months of viral golf clips, major brand deals, and non-stop questions about whether she'd play international basketball before the 2026 WNBA season. Now we finally have the answer, and there's a serious twist. This is a qualifying tournament, meaning the games matter. Team USA must earn its spot for the World Cup in September 2026. These aren't exhibitions or relaxed all-star matchups. This is high-stakes, win-or-go-home basketball.
Just things about September and asked about March, but no one gave me an answer. Well, a friend of mine told me about this March thing back in November, I believe. That's when he told me. I didn't know definitively if Caitlin was going to play in this, but she's definitely going to play. She's on the damn poster, y'all. So if this is y'all first time hearing this, please show me some love on the video. Hype the video, man, because everybody is finna run with this. All of your favorite content creators is about to watch John Liquidator video.
What makes this timing so fascinating is that the WNBA season doesn't begin until May 2026, meaning Caitlin will be playing high-stakes basketball nearly 2 months before the Fever tip off their first game. That matters for several reasons. She'll be getting real game reps against international competition, while many WNBA players are still in training mode. And she'll also be building on-court chemistry with Paige Buecher's in a truly competitive setting. Despite their long-standing college rivalry, these two have never actually played together on the same team. Now think about that. The two biggest names in women's basketball on one roster, running plays together, learning each other's tendencies. Fans spent years watching Iowa versus UConn, Clark versus Buecher's, and now they're teammates, with their partnership starting in March instead of September.
Join me in wishing a very happy birthday to the all-time NCAA scoring leader, men's and women's, the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, and the record holder for the WNBA player with the most assists in a single season, Caitlin Clark, bruh. Shout out to Billie Jean King, bruh. Shout out to her. A lot of people gave Caitlin Clark love. Lexi Hall birthday story post. Lexi Hall shared a bunch of pictures of her and Caitlin. Man, I really hope Indiana do not mess up and let Lexi leave, bro. Give her her money. Let her stay. And let her be great.
Billie Jean King shared a birthday tribute highlighting Caitlin Clark's achievements, becoming the all-time NCAA scoring leader across men's and women's basketball, earning 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year honors, and setting the single-season WNBA assists record. That resume alone shows someone who has already reshaped the game at just 24 years old, but it still doesn't fully capture her true impact. Caitlin Clark didn't simply break records. She transformed how people watch and value women's basketball. During her senior year, Iowa games were drawing larger TV audiences than some NBA playoff matchups. And the Fever went from playing in half-empty arenas to selling out road games because fans everywhere wanted to see her. That's not typical rookie influence. That's generational talent colliding with perfect timing.
I love this for you guys because you guys are both still really close. Obviously, Aaliyah as a current teammate, but how close are you still, Coach, to Caitlin?
Oh, I talk to her quite often. You know, I follow all of her successes and everything. I just always want to be in her camp and support her. I have so much admiration for her, for what she has really not only just accomplished, but what she's handled in her young 24 years of life. I told her today, your 20s have been pretty good to you.
I would say so. Yeah, they've been transformative, I would say, to say the least. And Aaliyah, it's been interesting watching her final season in college with you here at the desk and then watching your relationship develop at the professional level.
Yeah, honestly, it has been so great. It's always so weird when you play against someone and then you are on the same team and building that relationship. But I think just over the past 2 years, it's been amazing. From the first time she got to Indy and us just building that.
Watch this interaction between Caitlin and her former coach and notice how the focus immediately shifts to their relationship rather than just basketball achievements. The interviewer asks how close they still are, which is telling, because in professional sports, those college connections often fade once players turn pro. New teams, new cities, new priorities. But the coach's response says everything. She talks about staying in regular contact with Caitlin, following all of her successes, and wanting to be part of her journey. Then she adds something revealing. She has deep admiration not only for what Caitlin has accomplished, but for what she has handled in her young 24 years. That distinction matters. It points to everything Caitlin faced during her rookie season. The physical play that crossed into targeting, the social media attacks, the pressure of becoming the face of the WNBA's ratings surge, and the non-stop scrutiny of every action and word. While some veterans pushed back against the attention she received, her coach recognizes that the mental and emotional weight of being Caitlin Clark extends far beyond the game itself.
Honestly, that's my girl.
You guys are both elite. So when you met up with each other, of course, you got all your college history, but then does it not take too long to recognize, hey, this is somebody that is like-minded like me, skilled like me, and can elevate my game to a level that I haven't seen?
I mean,
you had a
know that from
fantastic
playing
season last
against
season.
her. You know that from playing against her, just how competitive she is in that nature. And so to be on the same team, it honestly continues to motivate you because you guys want to be great for each other. And I feel like that's how we play. Like every time we step on the floor, we give each other our pregame hugs, and she says you're going to be amazing because you are amazing, and I say back, but it's just that confidence that Caitlin just continues to make you feel, and then you give it right back to her.
Yeah.
I was so happy for Aaliyah when Caitlin went to Indiana because I knew you were going to reap a lot of those.
Now listen to how Aaliyah Boston describes their relationship. She explains that when Caitlin first arrived in Indiana, they had to build that connection because facing someone in college is completely different from becoming teammates. Then she shares something more meaningful about how they work together. Before games, they give each other confidence, telling one another, "You're going to be amazing because you are amazing." That's not surface-level teammate support. It's two elite players who understand they're stronger together than apart. Aaliyah points out how competitive Caitlin is and how being on the same team with someone that driven pushes you to be great for each other. In simple terms, Caitlin's intensity elevates everyone around her. The interviewer adds an insightful note, saying she was happy for Aaliyah when Caitlin came to Indiana because she knew Aaliyah would benefit from all those passes. And that's the reality of the game. Aaliyah Boston is a dominant post presence, but she needs a guard who can consistently deliver the ball in scoring positions. Caitlin averaged 8.4 assists per game as a rookie, numbers that aren't just record-setting but historically elite, and a significant share of those assists went straight to Aaliyah.
30 seconds long. But I'll tell you what, we gonna make the most out of this 30 seconds. Let's watch it.
I think something I thought was normal growing up was playing sports with the boys. My parents couldn't really find girls' sports leagues to put me in, whether that was soccer, whether that was basketball. They were like deciding who should be the MVP.
Go back to that story about Caitlin playing with boys. The friction came from parents, not teammates, because the players respected her and gave her the ball the most. That pattern has followed her entire career. The people who actually compete with her, who see her work ethic and talent up close, respect her immediately, while the resistance always comes from the outside, parents, online critics, or media voices chasing controversy. Her teammates in that boys' league trusted her because she was the best player. At Iowa, the offense ran through her because she elevated everyone with the fever. Teammates defer to her in clutch moments because she proved she could deliver. That's earned respect, not manufactured hype. Now she's taking that same presence to Team USA. With a dynamic with Paige Buchers will be fascinating. Two elite talents, both stars in their own right, sharing the floor against international competition. Add in the fact that Caitlin hasn't played competitive basketball since September. Nearly 6 months of rest, training, and preparation, and it's clear she's not coming back rusty. She's someone who grew up playing with boys because the competition wasn't intense enough otherwise, and she's never been wired to take it easy. This March World Cup qualifying tournament offers a real preview of what's coming, especially for Fever fans, as she gains meaningful game reps, international experience, and chemistry before the WNBA season even begins. March 11th marks a return, 45 days from now, with real stakes, real pressure, and real competition on the line. And based on everything we've seen, from dominating boys' leagues to rewriting NCAA records to transforming the WNBA as a rookie, Caitlin Clark isn't just going to show up. She's going to force everyone to rethink what's possible.